Okay, this looks better than a damn live stream. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to end up doing the start doing the Facebook lives directly from here till I can until I can master the screen sharing thing, because I mean not the screen sharing, the what is it called, streaming service platform. I didn't get there yet. And so y'all forgive me if I look weird looking off because I have the laptop over here and the camera is over here. So again, okay. How do I do that? Facebook is giving me a notice about something I don't quite understand. Before oh, okay. That didn't happen. Well, ooh. Anyhow, how are you guys doing today? How was you guys' day today? I think I only have one viewer anyhow, but I know that this is working. I feel good, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I feel good. But anyhow, um, I know this year has been a difficult year, not so easy for everyone. It's been a challenging one. It's been a trying one. It has had many highs. It's had many lows. But in the end, you all have made it. You all have made it. You all have made it. I've made it. And definitely, I would be lying to you to tell you that I've not had moments where it felt like it was it was just overwhelming. It was too much to bear. Experiences that I've never had in my life. Some crazy things happened this year, but however, persevered, and with God's help and the help of the ancestors and the help of my higher self, I made it through. With the prayers and the encouragement of my loved ones, I made it through, and so did you. And so, with that being said, start to focus your mind, start to set your intention, start to align yourself with where you see yourself. That's one of the statements that one of my students always says. I place myself where I see myself. And so start to see yourself somewhere. Start to see your life in a certain way. Start to see relationships that you want in a certain way. Start to see your business or your career in a certain way. And press towards that. And in pressing towards that, you may not have the most encouragement. You may not have the biggest support team and everyone rallying behind you to do what it is that you want to do and set out to do. But guess what? Do it anyhow. And even as I speak to you, I speak to myself, because even I am elevating and evolving in a space in my life where I have to accept the challenge of um, building my faith. Faith is one of those things that, we always say, yeah, I have faith and we believe in God, we believe in the Spirit, but we don't always have the true faith that it needs, that is needed sometimes, the true faith that is needed sometimes to really jump off that cliff and go to the next level. We want to stay comfortable. Yes, we have faith, but we have faith to a certain degree or to a certain level. And in this season of 2024, we're being challenged to really step out on faith and in faith, and allowing faith to grow and move within us to be the driving force. Realizing that fear is not our friend, fear is not going to get us through, fear is not going to aid us, fear is not going to push us, fear is not going to do anything that is conducive to get us where we want to be. So we have to confront those things that we are afraid of. We have to confront those thoughts and those decisions, and in those things that we are afraid of, so that we can really step into the new. And in that, that is a death to resurrection. That is a stepping into new life. That is letting the old die. That is stepping into rebirth and transformation. And it's not easy. It's not easy. But when you think about it, I'm sure that you can count miracles and blessings and things that you've got through that you didn't know how. Whether it was your health, whether it was finances, whether it was job, whatever it may be, but yet you made it through. And so with that being said, those are the small reminders to let you know that, as you press forward, the Spirit is supporting you. And we must stay focused, and we cannot allow ourselves to allow fear to be that factor that holds us back from excelling, And so for me, I had to let go of a lot of what I thought stability was, what I thought living in wholeness of the Spirit was. I had to let go of a lot of those things because I envisioned my life one way. I envisioned living a certain kind of a way. I envisioned working a certain kind of a job. These are goals and plans and visions that I had for myself. But as I've been growing and as I continue to grow, I'm realizing that God and the universe has something totally different in store for me. And it's okay. It's different to realize that you've been called to serve for a higher purpose, and your life and everything that you do has to be built and shaped around that. And realizing that in doing so, that this universe and that the Spirit is going to support and going to supply and going to make way and open up doors, because it's been constant reminders every time I find myself in a space, Spirit like, boom, here you go, showing you it can be done, and that you're capable and that you were chosen. And so even with that being said, I say those things to you all. Be mindful that you are chosen. You were called for a particular purpose. You were called for a particular reason, with a beautiful destiny, and journey, like this journey called life, this reality that we're living in. This reality that we're living in, that the purpose is, evolving to be your best self and fulfilling that is innately in you, that makes you want to wake up, that makes you feel joy and happy, that makes you feel meaningful, like you're living life with purpose. And all of us have different purposes in our life. Everyone has a different place they're supposed to be. Everyone has a different goal. Everyone has a different, whether you're a doctor, lawyer, healer, practitioner, reader, counselor, therapist, teacher, it doesn't matter. Do it with purpose. Do it with intent. Do it with awareness. Do it with the love that you would want someone to show you. Do it with truth and do it with honesty. We're not perfect. We will fall. We fall many times. But we must have the grit to get back up. We must have the willpower to continue to push no matter what. Failure is just not doing anything. Failure is not doing anything at all. Failure is just allowing yourself to waste away, in the motion of everything. But when you can continue to push and strive for more and strive for better, you find yourself in a place like, whoa, my Lord, you didn't see coming. And that is the God within you, that creative power, that driving force, the source of energy called will power, that will allow you to do all and anything that you want to do. So I say these few words in a short time, a 10-minute little live I see. And I will be back because we're going to do lives and we're going to see what the universe has to say for us for the new year. And I'm going to do something a little different. I'm actually going to divide the lives for the astrology reasons. I'm going to divide each video by the elements. I may do 2 elements depending upon the time and how I flow. You know, I may do 2 elements in a live and just have 2 lives, or I may do completely individual lives to make it easier for people to find their messages. Because I realize, my lives when I do astrology readings can go into an hour, hour and a half, which I don't have a problem with. And I know some people don't have a problem with. And truthfully speaking, when we think about astrology, we're comprised of many different signs. We're not just a Taurus, you're not just a Pisces, you're not just your sun sign, but you are your moon sign, you are different components of yourself. Hi, my dear. I'm so happy to see you guys. Thank you for the love. You're different, the different components of yourself. And so, with that being said, you must realize and know that you could hear information from other signs, key points from other signs, and they could still benefit you. You understand? And they could take you to another level and catapult you to another level, because you're understanding other parts of yourself that you probably need to. You understand? And so, still go back and listen to the old lives too that are astrology readings, even if they're a little too long. I hope you are able to still gain from them and that they're enjoyable, And so, yes, Foul Pow, we are doing astrology. Not today. I actually have 2 events to go to. I have to go to a family party and gender reveal. It's beautiful. Our ancestors are adding to our family. My ancestors are adding to our family. And I'm going to a voodoo ceremony afterwards. And so I'm celebrating with family and concluding with the spirit. I've already made my spiritual bath. And so I'm going to be taking that shortly and getting myself ready. Now, for those of you that would like a spiritual bath for the new year, those of you that may not know how to make them or just want a little extra oomph, you are welcome to reach out to me. And I could definitely prepare you one and mail it to you. And we could talk about that on a one-on-one basis, but feel free. I think it's really important to take spiritual baths and renew yourself and clean and purge your body, not just externally and spiritually, but also physically too, with what you're consuming in preparation for the new year. Also aligning your mind and your thoughts and your energy, so that you are properly in alignment. And so with that being said, yes, happy 2024, because on the other side, which will be tomorrow, leg by day, I will be doing lives for you all on the new year, and I'm actually excited. I'm really excited to see what's to be said for you all and even for myself, because even in the last month of the year, it has been vast changes, swift transitions, like rapidly, and like it has shocked, it has shaken me, in a good way. Some in a way that has been a little bit frustrating, not gonna lie, transparently speaking. But the frustration, I realize, is simply just setting me up for something greater. But in the other side, there's been some miraculous things that have been coming my way that were unexpected. And I'm counting it joy and big blessings that will plant seeds for long prosperity, and so I'm grateful for all of it. And so, yes, the year of 8, what we do this year, make it count. Every year counts, but really, this is a year of the harvest and prosperity, and so it is ours for the taking, and we're going to live in that. And so I love you all, and we will be back. Yes, tomorrow we will be back on and popping. And so with that being said, you guys enjoy, travel safe, drink responsibly, take your little, enjoyments responsibly, and be wise with all that you do, and everything. Have positive intentions. Show love, spread love, receive love, and all will be well. Positive thoughts only, because our mind is a construct of our reality. Remember that. Your mind is a construct of your reality. And so what you think, what you project, what you say, what you do, how you move is what builds and births your reality. And so remember that, you know? And so I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. And I thank you for your patience today. I thank you for your patience with me. I thank you for your push, your prayers, and your motivation to inspire me to be my best self. You know, I receive it. I don't take any of it for granted. It is needed. You guys just don't know it's needed. When I'm pushing out, I receive the love. When I get the phone calls, when I get the texts, when I get the check-ins, I receive it and I need it. So I love you all. Sending you all good vibes, positive vibration, peace, prosperity, healing, abundance, joy. I pray that your ancestors surround you with goodness. I pray that the universe begins to open up portals and give you downloads and revelation and understanding of the greater greatness within you. You understanding your placement in the world, in this reality, and help you to evolve into a better one. Spirit Divine, I ask that you will cover, guard, and protect, that you will hear the prayers, that you will listen to the silent thoughts and the prayers of the hearts. You understand that you will make them made manifest. And as we enter into a new gate, as we enter into a new door, we ask that blessings before us. We ask that prosperity lie before us. We ask that richness lies before us, that healing and unity lies before us, that miracles, signs, and wonders lie before us, that we see prayers answered, that we see goals accomplished, that we see our accounts reach new limits that it has not seen, that we see new business connections and networks, that we evolve within ourselves. Because we understand that when we are made whole within ourselves, our world that we live is also made whole. And so, God, I thank you. Ancestors, I thank you. Universe, I thank you. All divine spirits that walk with me and walk with your viewers, walk with those that are listening and partaking for your highest good, for their highest good, for my highest good, for our highest good. I thank you. And I ask that you will keep us in perfect peace. Ashe Beni Kori. Ashe Beni Kori. Ashe.